गाइस आज की वीडियो में आपको दिखाता हूँ एक और इंडियन स्कैमर गोल्ड वाला स्कैम करते हुए पकड़ा गया है अमेरिका में। इस लड़के का नाम है कौशल कुमार चौधरी। 30 साल का लड़का है अमेरिका में और इंग्लिश भी नहीं आती इसको, और मुझे तो पता नहीं कौन सी लैंग्वेज बोल रहा है, पर है इंडिया से। और जो वीडियो दिखा रहा हूँ ना आपको मैं, 2 साल पुरानी है आज के दिन की। 31 जुलाई को, मैं 31 जुलाई को बना रहा हूँ, आप लोग अगले दिन देखेंगे। 31 जुलाई 2024 की वीडियो है जो रिलीज़ हुई है अभी अबाउट 1-1.5 महीना पहले। इसकी बॉडी कैम फुटेज अभी रिलीज़ हुई है, तो बिकॉज वीडियो अभी रिलीज़ हुई है मैंने अभी देखी और मैं आपके लिए आज बना रहा हूँ ऑन द सेम डे जिस दिन ये पकड़ा गया है 2 साल बाद। बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियो है, देखो आप। शुरू में जो विक्टिम है एक्चुअल में एक एल्डरली लेडी, एक वाइट अमेरिकन लेडी, बूढ़ी औरत जिसकी ज़िंदगी भर की कमाई खाना चाहता था ये। वो एक पुलिस वाले से बात कर रही है, सेटअप कर रही है, क्योंकि इसका फ़ोन आ रहा है बार बार, सेटअप कर रही है सिनेरियो ताकि उसको पकड़ पाएँ। शुरू करते हैं वीडियो, देखें आप।
Good. Down.
Single. Hands up on the ceiling.
Police were called by an elderly lady after she realized she had been the victim of a scam where an individual posing as a government official convinced her to convert $120,000 of her investment account into gold and silver, which was then picked up at her home by someone else. Despite getting over $120,000, the scammers didn't stop there. They wanted all of her money in her investment and savings accounts, and they kept communicating with her to make sure they would get it. As a result, an officer visits the elderly victim's house to devise a plan to catch the scammers.
So you talked with Officer Shane.
Yeah,
How was that?
it went pretty good. What he suggested, he said for me to tell him that I had gotten a hold of Morgan Stanley, and they would not send $400,000 at one time. And he said to say that Morgan Stanley said if I wanted some more gold, he probably could get $100,000 and have, the gold set, and he could do it. He said overnight, but I don't think that would be reasonable. I'd say 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
But I had been thinking up a story to tell him why I'm not answering my phone,
Yeah.
And I thought what I would say is I had called Morgan Stanley and talked with them. And then after we hung up, I had some errands to do. And when I got back, I couldn't find my phone anywhere. I looked everywhere, and I went back to all the places that I had been, to see if my phone was there, and it wasn't. So it must have fallen out. And then I would say, I did get your message that you left on the answering machine, but I didn't know your telephone number because it's on my other phone.
तो ये औरत एक स्टोरी बना रही है क्योंकि उस स्कैमर से बात चल रही है, इसकी कौशल कुमार चौधरी से बात चल रही है, कौशल कुमार चौधरी से। तो उसका फ़ोन आएगा और ये बोल रही कि मैं उसको अवॉइड कर रही थी ना अभी तक। अब पुलिस वाले से इसने एक स्टोरी सेट करी है। स्टोरी है कि मॉर्गन स्टैनली जो एक यहाँ पर इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग कंपनी है जो इन्वेस्टमेंट वगैरह लोगों की रखती है अपने पास, उससे मैंने बोला कि 400,000 $4 लाख, 4 करोड़ रुपए ऑलमोस्ट, कि मेरे पास जो है अकाउंट में मेरे, वो निकाल दो। और वो निकाल नहीं रहे हैं, वो मना कर रहे हैं। वो कह रहे हैं मैक्सिमम हम लोग $100,000 दे सकते हैं, $1 लाख, विच इज़ 1 करोड़ रुपए, जो कि गोल्ड में आप उनको दे सकती हो। तो ये स्टोरी बता रही है वो कि ये मैं बोलूँगी उसको फ़ोन पर। और मीनवाइल मेरा फ़ोन गुम गया था तो मैं फ़ोन कर नहीं पाई, और मुझे तेरा फ़ोन नंबर पता नहीं था, इसलिए मैं फ़ोन नहीं कर पाई इसको, स्कैमर को। अब आगे देखते हैं क्या होता है।
Hey, John, I apologize to you. I've had so many problems.
I was literally worried for you. I was scared.
Well, I called Morgan Stanley right after I talked with you. And I told you I'd call you back right after I talked with him. And then by the time I got done with the conversation with them, I ended up having to take my husband to the hospital. And
My goodness. Is he okay?
yeah, he'll be coming home tomorrow, I think. But my phone was at home, and I was there all that time and way into the night. And I did get your telephone message when I finally got home today.
My goodness.
But I couldn't call you. You told me to call you, and I couldn't do it because I didn't have your phone number.
No worries, Miss. Yeah, I added it that there could be some reason. That's the reason you didn't answer. That you must have faced some situation. But I mean, if you think from my end, I was literally scared at that moment. What happened? What happened? But now I'm having a relief that thank God you're fine. All right. So what did the Morgan Stanley people told you? In how many days they're gonna transfer your money to your bank account?
Okay, that's the problem. They wouldn't transfer the 400,000 because they weren't permitted to do that. And I told them what you told me to tell them about. I was looking at buying another house, and the guy says, "Well, all that can we'll have to wait for right now because he says he wasn't at liberty to release that money." And he said, "I'll tell you what," he says, "I can do." He says, "I know you don't want any more gold or anything like that," but he said, "I could possibly take 100,000 and send you some more gold." He said it would probably be a week before it could come to you if that would be all right. And I said, "Well."
So they are telling you that they cannot transfer this money back to your account, but they can send you $100,000 at a moment. That's what they are saying.
That's right. They cannot do the 400,000. 100,000 would be the most that they could at this time do. But in a few weeks later, they could.
They also told you that they can also send you the gold as well of $100,000.
They said that they could. He could order and have more gold sent to me, but not more than 100,000.
Okay. All right. Let me discuss with this with the U.S. Treasury Department, right? And I'll give you a call back in 10 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. I'll get an update. Let me talk to them first, right?
Okay.
So slowly and steadily, be rest assured, right? We'll go ahead and secure your assets slowly and steadily, and we'll figure these out. Be rest assured, I am with you.
Okay. Did I do okay?
Yeah, you did great.
My stomach is going like this.
No, you're doing great.
I'm not a liar.
You're doing great.
भाई साहब स्टोरी देखिए, क्योंकि स्कैमर एफटीसी से बोल रहा है ना, फेडरल ट्रेड कमीशन से बोल रहा है वो, तो वो सिक्योर कर रहा है एसेट्स, इस औरत के एसेट सिक्योर कर रहा है वो, चोरी नहीं कर रहा, ही इज़ नॉट, दे आर नॉट थीव्स, वो सिक्योर कर रहा है उनके एसेट। तो बेसिकली उनके पास $400,000 जो रखे हुए हैं और 120,000 जो ऑलरेडी ले चुका है उनसे, वो गोल्ड में लेके सिक्योर कर रहा है अपने पास। देख रहे हो? मैं तो सीरियसली सजेस्ट करूँगा, अगर किसी को इंडियन एक्सेंट से फ़ोन आता है और वो पैसे मांग रहा है ना आपसे, हैंग भी मत करो, नंबर रिपोर्ट करो कॉप्स को। भाई गारंटी 100% चोर है, गारंटीड। इंडियन एक्सेंट अगर आपसे पैसे मांग रहे हैं 100% चोर, गारंटीड, शर्त लगा सकता हूँ आपसे मैं। आई एम विद यू, और कैसे उसको वो कर रहे, कंसोल कर रहे हैं और दिखा रहे हैं कि मैं अच्छा बंदा हूँ, आई एम विद यू, मैं ट्रेजरी डिपार्टमेंट से बात करके अभी आई गिव यू कॉल बैक इन 10 मिनट्स। मैन कंटिन्यू करते हैं आगे वीडियो, पर एक पॉज लूँगा, रिमाइंड कराऊंगा आपको, अगर आप हमारे चैनल वीडियोस देखना एंजॉय करते हैं, सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें, सब्सक्राइब करे बिना ना जाएँ, और अगर आप आज की वीडियो एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, हाइप का बटन दबा दें ताकि यूट्यूब वाली वीडियो और प्रमोट करे। ओके, अब सारा एक्शन शुरू होता है। अब स्कैमर, देखो ये तो थे मास्टरमाइंड, अब आएगा म्यूल, जो कौशल कुमार चौधरी है वो आएगा म्यूल। वो तो बस पिक एंड ड्रॉप वाले लोग हैं, ये तो पता नहीं कहाँ इंडिया में बैठे होंगे, पर अब सारा एक्शन शुरू होता है कौशल कुमार का।
He said that he would get it ordered. He didn't know if he could do it today. It might be another day or so before he could do it. And he said it probably would not be here until the week of the 29th.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. Not a problem. So they're going to give you a confirmation call as soon as they place the order, right?
Okay.
Days later, the money mule is sent back to pick up the $100,000 in gold for the scammers.
Hands! Good, good. Down.
Single. Everybody, hands up on the ceiling. Yeah. Roll down that back window. Give me that.
You're good. There's nobody else in the car.
Okay. Leave it. Sit in park.
Oh yeah.
Stand up. reaching for the waist. Okay, check it. Do you have anything on you you shouldn't have, like a firearm?
Sorry? No. I have no weapons.
Okay.
Nothing.
I turned it off. It's a hotel for hotel Chicago room. I know there's probably more hotel keys in here, but maybe that would help HSI. Yeah, there's a shit ton of like paperwork in here that might help them. And this backpack, HSI needs to go through it because there's like so much shit that might help. Yeah.
After taking the suspect into custody, deputies searched his vehicle and uncovered multiple license plates, a safe, and gold. Investigators believe he used the different plates to disguise his movements while carrying out pickups tied to the scam operation.
There's a safe that's heavy. Yeah, like if he's ever impersonating, like when he shows up as an agent maybe, but there's a bunch of Chicago stuff with like addresses. There's like a whole book with shit in it. A lot of bank statements, hotel stuff, all Chicago. These
Cars
we're
all
taking all that
registered
stuff
to him.
so you guys can see
Yeah.
it too.
All right, man. This is the deal, okay? You're nervous as hell right now. I can see it, okay? I think you got some stuff on your chest you want to talk about and be real with us, okay?
Yes, sir. Sure. I cooperate.
Okay.
I respect for the. I love police.
Because here's the deal, man. Like, I told you in the beginning, right? Like, things can get easier and better. I think there's a lot of things that you can help us with right now, and I think there's some things we can help you with.
I love police. I respect police. देखा उन्हें भाई पुलिस को भी क्रिमिनल्स पसंद है बहुत, उनको पकड़ना बहुत पसंद है. बात है ये मिशिगन की स्टोरी है, मैं ये बताना भूल गया आपको. और ये जो बॉटल रखी है ना, ये जानबूझ के रखी है क्योंकि आपने देखा है सबकी वो शक्लें नहीं दिखा रहे पुलिस वालों की एटलीस्ट. तो ये जानबूझ के रखी है, गलती से नहीं रखी है कि पुलिस वाले के मुंह के सामने आ रही है. आई थिंक दे वांटेड टू हाइड देयर फेसेस.
Best thing in your scenario right now is let's have a really serious conversation of what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Because I got a laundry list of things that I think is showing you to be either lying, inconsistencies.
No, I'm not alive.
Things to be that are off. Okay? Everything, right, is not adding up on this, on what you told us. Anyone who listens to something like this would be so confused, right, as to why you're doing this and why the answers that you're giving us don't make sense. So the bottom line is, all right, let's get your true side of the story. Let's see, maybe, hey, you give us some good intel, some good leads that we can figure out what this scheme is that's going on. And we can really do some things and make you climb out of this hole even more. Okay?
ना मैं छुपाई नहीं रही हूँ, मैं कैसे छुपाई नहीं रही हूँ, पर मेरा नॉमिनी ने खबर नहीं यार, क्या खबर नहीं. અને પેલું તો હું કાલ હવે મને થોડું હરકું થાય, મને આરામ મળશે ને એટલે હું એમ કહી જ દે. ઇવન બીજું રહ્યું, હું હાલ ટોટલી એટલો થાકેલો ને, હાલ એક બાજુ મગજ ઊંઘુએ પૂછે કઈ કોઈ સમજ્યા નહીં પડતી કે કયા રસ્તે વેમાં જવું. પણ હવે તો ફ્રી રાઈડ ભાઈ પૂછીએ બધે બધું આપણે કહેવા તૈયાર છીએ. આપણે કદી વીમાં કઈ ખોટું ના બોલીએ.
I don't lie. I am very confused right now. I'm stressed out.
Sure. I know you are.
Not able to comprehend.
I can tell you are. Okay. So here's the deal. Let's start fresh. Let's start new. Let's act like we just started having this conversation, okay? Go ahead.
તમે કરી શકો છો કે ફરીથી શરૂ કરે કે પેલા કાંઈ વાત નથી થઈ એવી રીતે વિચારો અને ફરીથી પૂરું શરૂ કરો, કરી શકો છો તમે?
Okay, let's just say
આરામ ની જરૂર છે મને, આરામ જોવો અમારા.
તું જે આરામ જોઈએ
ટ્રેસમાં
ઓકે. ચેસ્ટ પેઇન થયેલું છે તમને?
હા.
Chest pain and I think I need to rest.
Is that because your heart's beating because you're very nervous?
તમને ડર લાગી રહી છે, તમને ટેન્શન થઈ રહ્યું છે, એવું છે?
એવું નહીં યાર.
દુખી રહે છે?
ફેમિલી ટેન્શન છે.
I'm stressed out.
મારા એક મધર જ છે ખાલી. ફાધર એક્સપાયર થઈ ગયા, ઇન્ડિયન આર્મીમાં હતા.
Kali mother down here, my mom in India, my dad passed away, so I'm stressed out.
I know you are. Okay, you're very stressed out. So here's the deal, man. Like do you want a little bit of a break? Would you here's the deal. We got to have this conversation tonight, all right? And the fact that your heart is beating and racing out of your chest, okay, I know that is kind of a symptom when people are in stressful situations, okay? So, but I think we should have this conversation. Now's the time to have this adult conversation. How about this? All right, let's give you a couple minutes. Let's maybe get you something else to drink. Maybe we can find something for you to eat. Okay, you to relax again. Okay, is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The suspect was sentenced to 63 months in federal prison and will be deported back to India upon serving the full sentence.
ये भाषा कौन सी थी, ये लैंग्वेज कौन सी थी? मतलब इसका नाम तो है कौशल कुमार चौधरी, तो आई एम गेसिंग ये नॉर्दर्न पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया से होगा. इसको हिंदी आती होगी, पर ये हिंदी तो नहीं है. और ये लैंग्वेज कौन सी है, ये मुझे थोड़ी डिफरेंट लगी सुनने में. कमेंट्स में बताना, मुझे नहीं पता कौन सी लैंग्वेज है, बट ट्रांसलेटर यूज़ किया इन्होंने. और ये बोल रहा है कि मैं थोड़ा अनईजी फील कर रहा हूँ, चेस्ट पेन हो रहा है एंड ऑल. तो देखो कह रहा है, देखो भाई बात तो हमने करनी है, थोड़ा ब्रेक लेना है, ले लें, बात तो हम करेंगे. तो ऐसे अभी इसको टाल दिया गया. बट जब उन्होंने लास्ट में स्क्रीनशॉट दिखाया, वो मैंने फिर गूगल किया और डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जस्टिस से उठाया मैंने. कौशल कुमार चौधरी 30 साल का, 63 मंथ्स, 5 साल के ऊपर की सज़ा मिली इसको, विच इज़ नॉट बैड. आई वुड से कि मनी म्यूल है, एक मास्टरमाइंड नहीं है. तो 5 साल के बाद फिर इंडिया डिपोर्ट होगा. अभी प्रॉब्ली ये सज़ा काट रहा होगा अमेरिका में और फिर ये डिपोर्ट हो जाएगा इंडिया में. मैंने जब लिंक पढ़ा ना डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जस्टिस का, मुझे पता लगा ये 14 लोगों को विक्टिम बना चुका है ये. और 500,000 $5 लाख, $500,000 का फ्रॉड कर भी चुका है, लूट चुका है उनसे, स्कैम कर चुका है गोल्ड बार में. तो भाई ऐसे लोगों को तो पकड़ के जेल में डाल के डिपोर्ट करना बनता है. मैं दोनों लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जस्टिस का भी और ओरिजिनल सोर्स वीडियो का भी. आपको वहाँ देखनी हो वहाँ देख लेना. बट आई एम सीरियसली अमेज्ड कि मतलब ऐसे लोग अमेरिका आ रहे हैं और फ्रॉड कर रहे हैं, गोल्ड बार स्कैम कर रहे हैं लोगों को, एल्डरली लोगों को इनकी ज़िंदगी भर की कमाई लूट रहे हैं. 14 लोगों को उल्लू बना चुका है ये आदमी. कोई आम बात नहीं है मतलब. और एक कच्चा खिलाड़ी भी नहीं, अगर ये पकड़ा गया और ऐसा कर रहा है ना 14 लोगों को करने के बाद, तो कच्चा खिलाड़ी तो नहीं है भाई. एनीवे गाइस, वीडियो करता हूँ बंद में. अपने कमेंट्स सेक्शन में बताएं नीचे. वीडियो को लाइक करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. मिलेंगे आपसे अगली वीडियो में. बाय गाइस.